1:20 to go. Covington on Paul. They double team him. He passes. Looking to get it back and does. Gordon did a nice job on him last sequence. They trap him again in traffic. They got to get moving here. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with nowhere to go. Schroeder got it off in time and left it short. Adams got on the deck, but Gordon comes up with it. Houston with the ball and under a minute to go. Paul tried to take the charge. Adams picked Gordon clean and got the ball. Chris Paul. Harden falls. Bodies all over. Paul left it short and Covington clears. Wow. Timeout, Houston Rockets. What a frenetic, frantic sequence. And we move on.
No sense in fouling. Just trust your defense. Obviously, the Rockets going to try to get a switch at some point and get Lu Dort off of James Harden.
Harden going to a strong hand. Knocked out of bounds by Gilgeous-Alexander. Was nicely playing the passing lane.
If you're Harden, you have to turn the corner and think score. They're playing you right now to be a passer. Make the play as a scorer right now.
He's 4 for 17. Westbrook has had a good second half. Inside, missing. Adams with the rebound. Just tenths of a second separate the game clock and shot clock. This is the moment that Chris Paul says he was built for.
He embraces this moment going against his former team.
Houston got its hands on it. Dort for 3, blocked by Harden. Dort got it back, tried to throw it off Harden and missed him. It's Rockets basketball with .5 to go. James Harden, don't ever talk about his defense again. What a play.
And Chris Paul is trying to sell to the referees that he called a timeout, but this is an outstanding job by James Harden. That's a winning play. That's a winning play by James Harden, not on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. And then the awareness to not allow Lu Dort to throw the ball off.
Going on the floor is out of bounds. Houston ball.
Foul immediately. Look to steal the basketball and foul immediately. And Mike D'Antoni trusting Russell Westbrook to be the inbounds passer. But you have to want the basketball. I've seen guys shy away from this.
Westbrook trying to get it in traffic. Harden throws it up, but a foul on the ground, says official Scott Foster, with 2.0 to go. So even if, well, this is going to be another side. That's the one they have to give.
Well, in that possession, James Harden was the only one running to the basketball. If you're Houston, you got to get the ball, and Harden's telling Westbrook he's going in the backcourt right now.
The Thunder didn't lose, but .7 on the clock. Good denied defense. Westbrook gets it in to Covington, who's fouled immediately with .4 to go. So Robert Covington will go to the free throw line already tonight. 6 of 11 from deep, but this is his first trip to the stripe. He's got 20 points.
The other Thunder, you gave yourself a chance by fouling quickly. 1.4 is more than enough time with the timeout and the ability to advance the basketball, whether he makes 2 or whatever the situation may be.
Robert Covington, a 80% free throw shooter. Oh boy, the basketball god's on his side with the fortuitous bounce. Still a 1-possession game, even if he makes this. OKC with 2 timeouts remaining. Adams and Gallinari on those inside slots for rebounding. And Gallinari gets the board, so they only need a 2. They'll advance after the timeout and 1.2 to work with.
The way that P.J. Tucker's defending Steven Adams, he's got to be connected to him. They're in a zone right now. The Houston Rockets pretty much zoning the areas.
Clock starts on the touch. Gilgeous-Alexander is going to have to burn another timeout. Billy Donovan all the way out at half court to make it happen.
And they're saying that they called the foul prior to. So that's what the Oklahoma City Thunder is complaining about right now, prior to the timeout.
Scott Foster and Pat Frere discussing this. Chris Paul wants a review. Chris Paul arguing vehemently with Scott Foster for the foul first. And Scott Foster insistent that the timeout will stand. Boy.
Well,
Dennis Schroeder saw and Chris Paul saw that Freyer seemed to signal foul first.
He's got that right hand up prior to giving the timeout, signaling foul.
Well, it's going to be Thunder basketball with no timeouts remaining and 1.1 to play.
It's an away from the plate foul. Anyone can shoot this one shot, and it'll be side out from the original spot.
There you go. So with the ball not yet inbounded, they say that the foul will take precedent. So because of that situation, it'll be one free throw and possession again afterwards. Anybody can shoot it. They still need a score even if Gallinari makes the bucket here. The only difference being if he makes it, that score would count for a win instead of a tie. That foul was against James Harden. And Gallinari misses it.
And Steven Adams just dived to the rim. He's wide open.
Guarded by P.J. Tucker. And they get it blown up. The Houston Rockets blow it up, deflect it away. They tried to get it to Adams, and ball game over. The Houston Rockets advance to take on the Los Angeles Lakers.